Guys, it's Lynn with Littlefoot Nursery. I am here with reborn baby Angie. She is the Laila Awake Realborn Sculpt by Bountiful Baby, and her artist is Samantha Rose-parker. And I've done videos about Angie in the past, but she was a doll that one of my dolly friends won in I think at the baby shower of the Rose Doll show. I think this was 2019, the last one, or was it 2018? Guys, I can't remember. I think it was 2018 though. But God, that just sounds like so long ago, doesn't it? So she's actually already wearing this really cute Pooh Bear outfit, and I was trying to look to see if there's another Disney kind of themed outfit I could change her into, and I can't find one like readily available. So if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna do like more of a stationary video and just kind of, I'll show you guys some of her details because she has like beautiful painted hair. Anyway, but I wanted to talk about, taking a doll or stuffed animal to Disneyland or Disney World or another theme park, and some things to keep in mind and just some pros and cons. So I guess I would say a couple things. One is, if you are going to do it, I highly recommend that you have a stroller if possible, because these dolls are not light. They usually, even a light reborn like Angie, she weighs maybe about 5 pounds. That's 5 pounds on your back, if you're going to carry a backpack or carry, a doll bag over your shoulder. So for me, the only time I did it was actually with Sabrina, one of the dolls I painted for Audrey, and and we brought her, and she was wearing a little Snow White outfit that whole day, and it was really fun and really cute. But we had our double stroller, so a lot of times Audrey would be walking, or she could be holding Sabrina in the stroller, and and also for me, it was less embarrassing about, hey, you guys have a doll with you, because I also had two children with me as well. So I could kind of like pass the doll off as Audrey's. But yeah, dolls can be really, really heavy. I have seen people at Disneyland carrying around stuffed animals, and so that's like very, very much more common for people to do. And so for example, like Duffy the Disney Bear is here. This is the Disney stuffed animal, Duffy the Disney Bear. And, in fact, I will kind of let Angie hold Duffy, which is so cute. So Duffy the Disney Bear is actually, the story behind Duffy is he was created as a travel teddy bear to keep Mickey company on his voyages. And he's a bear that Minnie made for Mickey. And you can see he's got like the little Mickeys here on the paws and the Mickey imprint on the face. And I love Duffy, and there are all the characters, and you guys have seen my other plushies I got from our Hawaii trip in Aulani. So but yeah, I will commonly see people carry stuffed animals around the parks. A lot of times it's little kids, and I just love seeing little kids carrying their stuffed animals around. I once carried like a Shelly May that was dressed in a Disney Parks outfit around with me, and it got, a lot of compliments and comments. And when you're meeting characters, back when you could actually meet and touch the characters, they would, take the stuffed animal and, do things with it. And if it was like, yeah, and they always had, that was always made for a fun character interaction. But nowadays it's not, not as applicable, because they have to keep their distance. And so that's something I really, really miss about kind of the pre-COVID times. I love meeting Disney characters, but I like getting a picture right there with them. And I also collect autographs as well. So I really, yeah. So I really, really miss like going around and getting autographs from the Disney characters. By the way, I have a Disney YouTube channel, for those of you guys who aren't aware, because I've been pretty inactive on it for many years, but I recently tried to post some videos of some of our trips and things like that. And so I'll try to do some things on it every so often, but not on any sort of set schedule. That YouTube channel is called Loving Everything Disney, if you want to look it up. So Anyway, so I maybe I'll do a video showing my autograph collection, on that channel. But anyway, it's really, really, it is fun. And taking a stuffed animal, it's actually a lot lighter to carry a stuffed animal around with you. And I don't think people really look twice, you know, when you're at Disney, because a lot of people are carrying stuffed animals, or kids have their stuffed animals, especially if you have Disney characters. I've seen grown people carrying stuffed animals around them with all the time. My main caveat to that is when it's summertime and you're like hot and sweaty and sticky, like I just don't want to be getting that onto my stuffed animals and dolls. So I definitely like would not recommend taking anything with you in the summertime, unless you maybe have like a travel size one. Like here's my little, like the little tiny Shelly May I got from Aulani, and I have, the other characters as well. But if it's like a tiny one that can kind of travel well, that's one thing that's kind of different. You can just stick it in your purse or backpack or something like that. Um, yeah. So um, the big thing you need to think about is where will you put your doll or stuffed animal when you're going on a ride? And I think for a lot of people, will just bring their stuffed animals on the rides with them, and it's not a problem. Um, for a doll though, that's like an expensive collectible doll, and maybe again you can do this more with a cheaper doll. I once took like my American Girl doll to Disneyland and just kind of took pictures of like my kit doll like around the parks. This is before I had kids, and a lot of this stuff is much easier to pull off if you're there by yourself without your kids, because I feel like when I'm there with my family, I just have to be all hands on deck trying to deal with things with my family. So it's much harder to find the time to be kind of fussing with my dolls, and or stuffed animal or things like that. So but we have like, I feel like with my kids we more likely would bring like Duffy and Shelly May. Like I think we brought them to Florida and took them around the parks, and that was fun. It's fun to take pictures with them. And um and I kind of wish I could do it for this trip that we have coming up, but I also feel like it's going to be so hot, and I just don't want to be like sweating and miserable and taking care of two stuffed animals. So, but we will have a stroller, because my son Ethan still rides in a stroller, and with the basket underneath, it's just very, very nice. Like when you don't want to carry the doll or stuffed animal around, that you have somewhere to put it. Like if it was just me by myself traveling, and I had to bring it in a backpack or carry it with me all day, I don't think I would do it, because you have to also think about when you go to the restroom, it's like, where are you going to put it? Like you have to bring it in with you. And so it's just a lot of hassle when you're going to be already so busy and running around. But the part that's fun about it is like being able to take pictures and just interactions with characters, and it's just kind of like fun to have a doll or stuffed animal with you. So those are definitely the pros. And then, if you wanted to shop for your reborn, you could there's this one store in Disneyland that has like a lot of baby clothes. And so now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like really bummed we didn't get a chance to like really like go shopping yesterday and look in the stores. And um, so on our future visit, I'll definitely like want to try to do that. Um, but yeah, no, it was definitely like really but those are just kind of like my general thoughts. And I'm sure a lot of you guys who travel a lot more with your reborns, and especially in amusement parks. And I feel like I've seen Stephanie from In Love with Reborns 2011, like she's done videos like with the reborn like on a roller coaster. It's a little tricky because the reborns can look quite realistic, so you don't want like the cast member mistaking it for a real baby and then seeing that you're trying to take like a real baby onto a roller coaster. I think people would be really freaked out. In fact, I remember when we had Sabrina the Real Reborn with us, she we were going to ride the Casey Jr. ride, and then they were saying, "Oh, how many? 5?" And then I was like, "Oh no." Uh, Actually, it was just easier for me not to correct the cast members, so I was just like, "Yeah, 5," even though we're a family of 4, because the doll's just gonna sit on my lap anyway. But it was just one of those funny things. But yeah, you do get some awkward, like some weird stares. And I remembered we took Mason, the Lovabella doll, with us around to the parks once, and Mason just kind of like keeps he will just talk at random. So that was kind of entertaining, and people would stare. I remembered the reborn I had taken with me was Natalie, who was the lotus sculpt, and Natalie is now with Miranda, her who is her new mommy. And but yeah, I had taken Natalie once to Disneyland, and definitely got like a lot of stares because she has her eyes open but she's not blinking, and so you could tell people were staring and like, okay, looks like a real baby. Why isn't it moving? So, anyway, the funny reactions our hobby elicits. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful for somebody. I don't know that I really had anything majorly insightful to share, but just a fun topic to chat about. All right, guys, have a great day. See you on the next video. Bye.